So I was outside yesterday moving around, and I started thinking, what, O.T.G, what you been thinking? I was thinking about how every election year life gets a little crazy. And I was thinking about having all this technology, all these things in our hands. You know, I remember when you had to go stand in the snow, walk miles and miles. The snow was up to your neck. Then you had to stand in line for 16 hours just to get a piece of cheese. I'm joking, but listen. I was thinking about having all this technology and cool shit at our hands that we should find ways to share it and make use of it and put it out. You know, I've been blessed to have access to all kinds of things and different things maybe that the average guy, I don't know what the average guy does, but I feel like I've lived a pretty interesting life, and having some of this access to some of this stuff, you know, I want to put it out so people can see it, you know what I mean? And I feel like what a better time watching my children grow, you know, just talking about music in a way that I never really talked about it before. Showing people things that I normally wouldn't even show people, you know. I rarely get on camera because I'm always holding the camera and kind of producing and directing a lot of different things. And I've always kind of liked that kind of life, you know what I mean? Like, being able to work with different kinds of people and just traveled the way that I'm traveled. Like, a lot of people have traveled to different countries and different places and all that type of thing, you know. But I'm from the middle of America, and I've always been super fascinated with America, that there's canyons and rivers and creeks and mountains and all this other cool stuff, and you had the ability to go to any of these places and check them out. So since a very young age, I've kind of been moving around outside. I take outside in differently, you know, for the people who believe in astrology and all that stuff. You know, I'm a Taurus, and green is my color and all that other weird stuff. But the main thing it says about being outside and moving around and how it inspires creativity and all of these different things. And whether you believe that or not, that's a true thing about me. What does it all mean? What it means is I'm going to start uploading videos behind the scenes, taking old footage that I know that I have, and put it together. I might speed it up. I might do a video where I talk about things like this. But there's all kinds of things that I've seen and I've recorded and I was a part of. And I feel like what better time to dump the hard drives than right now, you know? I got children. I want them to know the story. I want them to hear it from me. I don't want to, you know, I've been independent the whole movie, so I don't even want somebody else to have the license to do it. I'd rather just do it myself and do it roughly, and then we'll figure it out how we need to take care of it going forward. You know what I'm saying? But with that, there's just all kinds of things I want to talk about and different videos I want to show you guys that I think are important things to me and things that I want to document and just put out there. You know, I got like the 2020 riots. I was actually out there the day that they removed the Rizzo statue. I definitely know I have that. I have Divine Street Expressway whole ordeal. I have all kinds of footage of Philly. I definitely have footage of Beanie Siegel in the studio. I definitely have footage of Tone Trump. I believe I have stuff all the way back to like 2005, you know, and I think it's important just to kind of put that stuff out there as well, because when we're talking about music or when I'm talking about certain things, I think I need you guys to kind of see who you dealing with, fool. You ain't dealing with no slouch. You ain't dealing with no rookie. Everybody is a... I'm just joking. I'm joking. One thing you'll learn about me is that when people talk about high school and all that stuff, and they talk about all these terrible memories, I think that people always thought that I would be a comedian or do some kind of thing in entertainment. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of weird in the way that I like being entertaining, but I also like having privacy. You know, I got to a certain space where you go places and still sometimes people recognize, but you can see how I dress. I'm not really pressed by any of that stuff. I've never really been pressed by outside opinions. You know what I mean? Like, I've always just kind of felt like I am who I am, and that's what it is. What you get is what you get, and I don't really care if you accept it, but if we in front of each other and we talking about something, then whatever I'm talking about, we about that. You know, and whatever we got to go through that, you know, we go through it. Like, I guess my mom would say I was a rambunctious young boy, as they say in Philly. I've been in Philly since 2011. I came here after I signed a publishing contract and did some music for television. And it was during the recession, right after the recession in Illinois. And I had got laid off in like 07. 07 was a crazy year, you know what I mean? Musically at that time, I was still grinding up from the streets. So selling music out the car, I had some placements with a couple different people. And I'll talk about it. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to get it out. You just got to subscribe, like, maybe you want to share, maybe you don't. But these videos aren't going to be about the clothes I'm wearing. I don't really sell that type of stuff. You know, if you're interested in the gear that I use, I'll talk about that. I'm passionate about that stuff, you know. I'm passionate about executing and helping people, you know what I mean? And that I've been allowed to have a pretty dope experience. And so what I was thinking is I'm going to talk about those experiences over these videos. And throughout these videos, you might see all kinds of different things, you know, from cars to ladies to, you know, different things outside. You might see protesting and, you know, through these things, most of the time I might not put the audio on there. Some of it I might bring the audio in. But I also have different types of conversations and different things that'll pertain till now and the future. It might be like a podcast with, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but I got to figure it out. And if you're interested to find out and what I got figured out, I think that you should subscribe, and you should not be a hating ass nigga and be talking about, oh, look at your shirt, it's wrinkled, and look at his fingers. Bro, you're about to hear some amazing things that should motivate you and help you to advance. And it's my life, bro, so just respect it. That's it. It's your brother O.T.G.